Hello and welcome to Thehayteamtv. As you can see, tarmac is on the move. All the crap tarmac that we have had stored up, which went off in the bucket, so it's solid hard lumps, which was here. This whole section from this point all around to that pole on the shed was all solid tarmac to about this high. Now I couldn't be asked to record all that because I've been smashing it to pieces with a bucket. Well, more importantly, the bucket grab. Now, I don't do any plugs usually. Now the X-Form grab made by Cherry Equipment is hands down one of my favourite bits of kit. I have absolutely smashed the living daylights out of this. I have bent one grab tine, which I did. If any of you that are new watching this go back to when I built a wall in the garden, I was lifting 3 or 4 ton rocks. I did that with that, like moving them in place and placing them. But that bucket grab is hands down one of the best bit of kit we've ever bought. I've just obviously smashed a whole heap of tarmac with it. I'm going to go smash even more with it. I've lifted rocks with it. I moved rubble with it. Lifted steel with it. All sorts of stuff. And it is like brilliant. It is one of the first things I've ever found that was completely built and designed for me. And which is kind of impressed everyone else on the farm because it's one of the only things that I haven't managed, touch wood, yet to break, which is great actually. But now, if you haven't yet done so, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And in a second I will show you where all this tarmac is. So here's the tarmac that I've now got sorted out and smashed to pieces. This is going to take a while. So this is how it's going so far. Not bad. This is the last bit I've got to do. So as you can see here and here, there are some bloody big lumps that got broken up. But this is way better. It's not dead level like if it was done with a swing shovel, but it's not bad, if that makes sense. When we next have a swing shovel around, might come down with a grading, like an 8-tonner, come down with a grader on the front and just level it out a little bit. But for a telehandler and a big bucket grab, shipping away, this is, by the way, this is taking me 2.5 days so far of smashing that tarmac. I have been doing a few other things, but predominantly most of my day's been down here. But it's better than having an absolute pit of mud, basically. So chipping this stuff up, sometimes I'm lucky and it's soft enough and I can just drop the blade down through it. But when you get to a big or a lump that's just got 2 stuck together, I found that if you go into it with the edge and just pecking my way through it is, oh, camera wobble. Just pecking the way through it is the easiest way. But as you can probably gather from the camera wobble, there's lots of lifting up to the front of the telehandler as the weight of the bucket and the boom and handler drops down through the tarmac. But we're getting there. Another little trick is once I got them into smaller bits like you see below, they break up quite nicely just by driving the handler over them. So you can see there, now where I just put the handler, those have just crumbled down, which means I can utilise them way easier. So I tend to chip away, get them into small lumps, and then drive over it, and then start raking around and trying to get my level. And that's kind of the best way I found to do it. Now, doing this with the tractor, I don't think it'd be quite so easy because you don't have the sheer weight of that bucket to the handler. But we're making progress. What's happening here, mate?
Sleeping. On the other side.
What's sleeping?
Edge trimmer.
Why is edge trimmer sleeping?
1 and 2.
How did that happen? This is funny for me because you're so cross. And you ripped the piss out of me because I knocked my mowers over. Absolutely ripped the shit out of me. Do you know what happened here, John?
I do know what happened here, yes. HRS is not very happy.
Yeah, don't go around there. Right, I'm here working the link arms. He is still attached, which is a bit of a godsend here. So, lift and go backwards. Lift and go backwards. I'm definitely not in the right place. Really? I appeared at perfect timing, didn't I?
That was at the wrong timing.
What? Did you not want me to know?
No.
You didn't want me to know, you didn't want them to know.
Don't want anyone to know.
You didn't want anyone to know that you knocked the edge from over. Or tipped it over.
I didn't tip it over.
But you did.
I didn't.
Who was driving the tractor?
John.
Well, you got hung out.
I was stood here. Well, no one got hurt, that's the main thing.
You damaged edge trimmer?
Nope.
So you can tell Big Boss about it?
I think we'll just leave it a week.
Why?
Just let him process the week that we just had.
Yeah.
And then we'll tell him next week.
What do you mean week? I'm not there.
You're here. You're beside the edge trimmer. So
No, I disappeared.
this is no I, this is we.
No.
Why are you standing over there, John? This is we.
I'm hanging him up.
Got nothing to do with it.
Right. On video evidence, John, whose fault was it? Hung out to dry.
Thanks, John.
John heading out of the way. We get this strop off. So that everything's now balanced. And HRS can come and get that off in a minute. Beautiful morning in Devon. Not a real cloud in the sky. Shame there's white lines, but hopefully it stays nice and dry, but who knows. Now, grazing at the moment, grazing is going very well. Even the small acreage this lot have, grass is recovering better than the last summer and the summer before. So that's a good thing. I've actually got more grass than I know what to do with. So after they've been through there, it's going to have to be topped because they aren't actually cleaning back as well as they should. Now, we are going to cut in again. Hopefully, this could be the last time, maybe, or I might have to cut a bit next week if the weather stays with us. Then we'll be done of 2024. Now, there's grease gun I usually use, but HRS got his own, this immaculate Makita beast. No, he hasn't actually done a bit on camera for it yet. So, I'm going to take it for a spin. Because the other one needs a grease cartridge. And I don't want to get my hands dirty. And when he sees this, I'm not actually supposed to know where he hides it. So this could be awfully annoying for him. Now, if you listen to the little pump on this, this is about 10 times faster and more powerful than our D-wall. Let's try again and see if you can hear the pump. It's about 10 times faster and 10 times stronger than the pump that we have on the D-wall. And it really forces the grease in. Just by the way, this isn't an endorsement, it's just a good bit of kit that I thought I'd show. This is the sort of day where the turner, or turners, are right up my ass. Finish the field. As I finish, John's driven it. So, I may have to cut faster. Well, I'm cutting at a fair rate already. Second cut goes, not too bad. This field is a little bit, got a few dogs in it, but I'll smash up a tether or hopefully. Not too bad. Last two fields I've been on this one were pretty heavy. First to the cut were not overly. But 4.5 is down nearly. But it's got bloody cold. This morning the sun was shining. What's the status report on parts, Adam?
Still waiting.
Still waiting. Which is how many weeks?
Third week.
Third week parts and we're still waiting. So baling factories are going, but we are about to, you just spread 2 fields that we cut yesterday, and we are going to start picking up a whole heap of grass today. Yes, this video is late. This is technically Tuesday, and we're going to see, well, I'm going to try and get whatever I get today, get this video up, and then get back into synchronicity. So we've got most of this block cut again, apart from like it's a little bit down there that was not enough to cut. Arguably, but even though the crop isn't massive in this field, because the way it lies and it really drops down, we're just taking the opportunity that the weather's right, we can get on it, because there is time left for more grass to be cut, but to get on this if it's wet, it's just like an impossibility. So even though it's a bit Zachary, it's a bit short, we've taken the opportunity of cutting it. George Saunders and his Saunders can sort of quantify how steep this field was because they came in it and they're not used to steep stuff. So this here is, we'll probably go for cows, it's a bit short for horses. And then there was another field that we sort of had to sort of get on because it's a bit more of a floodplain, marsh area. and that's been cut as well, so we can tie those up before any more bad weather comes in, and then we've just got bits dotted around that we can go to when it dries up again. So we're wrapping like crazy. We are on 4 foot. I'm not a big fan of 4 foots. It's like going back in time. It takes way longer. It's not as efficient, but we still have a substantial amount of customers that use this size nail, or we've also got nail knife cut as well. So we are full on getting these in, and then we can get back to the 6 foots, which are so much easier. We have to stack these and standard. We look here and wraps run out. So better go on for that. But weather, there isn't a cloud in the sky. It is quite something. Not a bloody cloud in the sky. It is stunning in all directions. Like you can see through Camby now, nothing, just blue sky. It's like summer forgot most of it and just sort of arrived today. Right, we're on the last field. John's heading back. And last field being the steepest field. But crop's good. It's not bad. Actually looks better now it's rode up than it did when it was spread. So McCormick explained that way. We'll come alongside in a second. I just thought I'd poke my head out of the stack yard because it gets tedious. So the tenth part of this field is so steep, finding places to leave those. So unfortunately I've been there, and I'll pinch this one and take it straight away with me. Because else it could wander off, which it does seem to be trying to do. And if it wanders off, it goes all the way down there. So all in all, not a bad day. You see the cow cruise on there. This block is broken back of pretty much all the second cut. By the time we're done tomorrow's, we've only got bits left to do, which is good because then harvest 2024 is on the grasp of being over. Because even though this week's been nice, a whole load of it in the middle has been absolute bitch. So it'll be good when it's done. Really good when it's done. Now, if you haven't yet done so, please hit subscribe, give a thumbs up, that'll be most appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we are going to be fixing our factory soon. Because it's been long enough. And the stocks that were built up are now obviously vanishing, which then makes winter, which we're approaching, be more stressful than needed really. So, hope that happens. But thank you guys for watching. If you want to find out more of us, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. Until next time, thank you. Cheers.